Coelom. The body cavity which is lined by mesoderm is called coelom. Presence or absence of coelom is very important in classification. Now, when an animal possesses coelom, it is called coelomate, and when it doesn't have a coelom, it is called acoelomate. Coelomate animals fall in the phylums Annelids, mollusks, arthropods, echinoderms, hemichordates, and chordates. Now there are some groups like acoelomate, pseudocoelomate, coelomate, and hemocoelomate. Now what are acoelomates? When there is no coelom present in the animal, it is known as acoelomate. Animal falling in the group from Porifera to Platyhelminths don't have coelom and they are called acoelomate animals. Pseudocoelomates. When there is no true mesoderm in the animal, only a group of mesoderm present, they are called pseudocoelomates. Like in the roundworm, whose now coelomates, having true coelom lined by mesoderm is called coelomate. And hemocoelomates, it is found in arthropod and mollusk. When a coelom is filled with colorless blood, it is called hemocoelom and they are known as hemocoelomates. Like the cockroach and mosquito, I think you have seen that cockroach and some white type of colorless fluid, and that is a colorless blood which is filled in the coelom. Now segmentation. When a body of an organism is divided into many similar parts, the parts are called segments and the process is called segmentation. Means in segmentation, the animal body will have many similar parts and those single similar parts will be called segment, and the process having those segments will be called segmentation. Now there are two types of segments. One is metameric and one is non-metameric. Now what is metameric? The segments which are intimately connected to each other, and when a segment is cut off, it dies. It is known as metameric. Means when an animal has segments in the body and all the segments are connected to each other, and if by accidentally one of the segments get cut off, then the animal dies. It is known as metameric. The young segments in metameric are grown on the lower side. Example is earthworm. Now non-metameric. These segments are not in intimate connection. The portion that will be detached will be from neuron. Means in non-metameric, the segments are not connected with each other, and the portion which is detached will be formed newly. And the young segment of this non-metameric segmentation are grown at the upper side in young, and in adult are present in the lower side. Now notochord. Notochord is a mesodermally derived rod-like structure formed on the dorsal side during embryonic development in some animals. In some animals, a rod-like structure is formed in the dorsal side during the embryonic development, and that rod-like structure is called notochord. Animals with notochord are called chordates. I think you have heard chordates and non-chordates. So those animals which have notochord are called chordates, and which don't have notochord are called non-chordates. Examples are animals which don't have notochords fall from Porifera to echinoderms. In our previous video, we talked about the animal kingdom that is divided into 11 phylums, and the phylums are Porifera, Cnidaria, Ctenophora, Platyhelminths, Acelminthes, Annelids, Arthropoda, Mollusca, Echinodermata, Hemichordata, and Chordata. So today we are going to study them briefly. So let us start with the phylum Porifera. Now what are Porifera? Porifera are aquatic and mostly marine and rarely freshwater. Means these poriferan animals are aquatic, but they are found mostly in marine seawater and rarely in freshwater. They have the cellular level of organization. I think you can remember level of organization. There were 4 levels: cellular, tissue, organ and organ system level. So porifera have cellular level of organization. Poriferan are diploblastic. They have various body symmetry. Porifera don't have coelom. There is absence of coelom in porifera. So poriferan animals are acoelomate. In porifera, segmentation is absent. Poriferan doesn't have any digestive system. They don't have circulatory system. In porifera, respiratory system consists of body surface. Means the respiratory system is present in the body surface of the animal. Excretory system consists of body surface. Same, the excretory system is also present in the body surface. Now, body provides with spore. In porifera, the body of the animal is provided with some pores, and there are 2 types of pore. One is ostia and another one is osculum. Now, presence of canal system which carries out the function of injection, digestion, excretion, circulatory and reproduction. Means poriferan animal have a canal system which carries out the function of digestion, ingestion, excretion, circulation and reproduction. Now poriferan have a large cavity called spongocoel, which is lined by cenocyte cell. The body wall of poriferan consists of spicules and spongin fiber that forms the internal skeleton. Means in porifera, the body wall consists some spicules and spongins which form the internal skeleton. Now hermaphrodite. Poriferan are hermaphrodite, that is reproduction is by sexual and asexual. They have both the reproduction, asexual reproduction and sexual reproduction. Poriferan also have the power of regeneration. Means if they lost any part of the body, they can regenerate that part. The example of a marine water poriferan is cycon, and the example of a rare freshwater poriferan is Spongilla. Now let us come to the second phylum, that is Cnidaria. Cnidaria have tissue level of organization. They are diploblastic organism. They have radial symmetry. Cnidaria don't have coelom, so Cnidarian are also acoelomate. Segmentation is absent in Cnidaria. Digestive system is incomplete. Means they have a digestive system, but it is incomplete. We talked about complete and incomplete digestive system. In incomplete digestive system, they just have a single opening which act both as the mouth and anus. So Cnidaria have that incomplete digestive system. Circulatory system is absent. Respiratory system consists of body surface. Means in like porifera, the respiratory system is present in the body surface. Excretory system consists of body surface. Same, excretory system is also present in the body surface. Cnidaria exhibits 2 types of forms. One is polyp and another one is medusa. The polyp form is a cylindrical and fixed form which may be solitary or colonial. The example of a polyp form is Hydra. And the medusa is an umbrella line, and it may be free swimming but is a solitary one. And the example of medusa form is Aerulia. Now Cnidaria exhibit polymorphosis, and when the Cnidaria exhibit both the form, that is the polyp and the medusa form, it undergoes alternation of generation, which is known as metagenesis. In metagenesis, the polyps produces medusa asexually, and medusa forms the polyp sexually. The example of this is Obelia. Example of Cnidarian animals are Physalia, Pinnatula, and Gorgonia.